Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to PCM21 Stage Racer. This is episode 71. We're at the Saudi Tour, mostly flat. This ultimately is a sprint stage, but this is the only one not classified as such. If you quick sim this one, you have punchers winning outright. You participate, and it doesn't happen. But to make something happen here, you have to be, you have to be in a good position, and we're not in a great position. There was a nearly 6-minute gap early in the stage, and with only partial team control, Simon Jones, who is A, super weak, and B, ill, and then Michael Garrison, it doesn't give me too many options to try to control the peloton and pull it back on my own. However, they've pulled back 3 minutes, but we have another 250 to go, and we're only 10k away from the first sprint point. So if I'm going to have any chance at doing something in this race, what it's going to come down to is these two climbs right here, and trying to go over the top either first, second, or third to pick up some bonus seconds. Otherwise, this race is totally irrelevant. They want me to finish in the top 3 on the stage because they think I'm capable as a puncher, but I don't know how much time I can pull back unless these two can go really hard. So I want Garrison to follow Jones and get him up here in the next few hundred meters. Let's help him get to the left-hand side. Left-hand side, Garrison. Left. Left. You can go right, but you won't go left. I hate when I control riders and then they won't even do a simple task like following somebody. There you go. Okay. Now, the sucky thing is we've gained 0 time in the last 2.5k, and that's how long it took Garrison to move up a handful of bike lengths. Not a fan of how that one worked, but okay. 99. Yes, we need, if we're going to pull back any sort of time and have this work, it's got to be flat out early on and not just come down to me right at the end. We'll look how close we're getting as we go along here. Let's see, the red bar has been impacted, but that's easing off. And Jones pulled back 20 seconds. That's it. He only pulled back 20 seconds. And let's go ahead and get on to Garrison. And we will do about a 90 for him.
The
Setting
pace
myself
is really
up.
hot, so for the moment, we shouldn't see too many attacks. The riders are in a
On the
portion
base.
above 10%.
And here comes my attack. Let's see how much time we can pull back. One of those guys has been split off. I'm not going hard here. This is minimum attack, but trying to come up. If I can overtake this guy, I'll get 1 second. That's not a way to do it, though. Gotta keep pushing.
We're
Gotta
starting
keep
the last
pushing.
third of the race.
Now, 4 riders have gone clear. I am coming up to him. We're still just over a kilometer away. And at the rate I'm gaining, I think I might get the 1 second I need. 500 meters. Sprint it
Now
out.
the guys up front are asking serious questions
Sprint
of the
it
riders in
out.
the rear.
And
as more of them are left
hey,
in
I
the
did it.
wake.
Okay, now we can set up. Let things come back together. You would think that would be the right thing, but the whole field. I split the whole field. Okay, now I'm in a peloton of just 26. Now Garrison is here to protect Goosens instead of me. Nice job, buddy. I thought I was supposed to be the leader, who was supposed to finish top 3 on the stage. But now I have no team support. 2 riders left off the front, down to a minute 50, which means it's definitely closer than it was last time. And now we're back up to 62 riders with 12.5k to go. Okay, Garrison's almost in position. Jones is not. But we are chasing things down this time. Gap's getting smaller, so this is good. I just lost Garrison again because he's going for water. Okay, 9k to go. A minute 30 for the gap. Finally, Jones is in position, but he's got nothing left in the tank, so I need Garrison if I'm going to do any chasing of these guys and try to get more than just a 1 second bonus and be a little higher up the order. If I can get a 4 second bonus, that's probably enough to get me into the top 10 for this race overall. Okay, we are going to begin climbing soon. And I will just have to go solo because I don't think I'm going to get Garrison. Oh, there's Garrison now. Okay, just in time. Just in time. There you go. Come on, give me back control. Thank you. 91 sounds good. Lead it out.
It's in such percentages.
Okay, we're already climbing, so speed up even more. So help pull that gap down inside a minute, just like that. Okay, and let's attack over the top. These guys, looks like I'm gonna catch at least one of them.
Things are heating up in front.
I will catch both. I will catch both. Good. Okay, 4 seconds, like I said, might be just enough. 15-second advantage and counting, so I've got this. Got it covered.
Can't get strung out too far, or it's going to start breaking up.
And we
Only
set
a
up.
few riders are capable of following the very fast
Okay,
pace up front.
so that's 4 seconds worth of time bonus, which is what I needed. Now, the problem here is there's zero chance of continuing on and gaining everything, or gaining a stage victory of any kind. So we just gotta sit up and recover, and then get to the end of this stage. Some riders are left behind and won't be seen again, but for the most part, that's a very limited group. We're looking at 117, chasing one rider who's broken away here late. And I've got my recovery done, so we put our effort back up so I can recover position inside 10K now. Garrison's already in position here as I'm still recovering. 7.5K, another attack. Let's get up to that 85 so we're a little more well protected. 6K to go. Use that gel up. 4K to go. And here we go for the final run-in. Garrison, go ahead and transcend. And give me a lead out. Set me up to try to catch these two guys at the end. 2.5K.
Just reeled in the escape group.
Acceleration by bar grill.
Inside 2K. His sprint is going to begin. And on to my sprint. I'm not much of a sprinter, and 1.1K with a little bit of red bar already used up. You can see that that's nowhere near enough to get me over the finish line. This was more about not losing time. Case Bull has won 3 out of 4 stages on this race already. Demartic 2nd. Alpha Late just 5th. I was 9th on the stage. It's a top 10, but the team's going to be pissed because I did not get a top 3 on the stage, because they're looking at the simple fact that it's a punchy stage. Is it, though? We dropped 20 riders, 10 riders. How many are here? Not that many. Ouch. Even with 4 seconds, I didn't gain much. It did not get me into the top 10. 6 seconds would have gotten me into the top 10. I would have been right at 10th, because that 2 additional seconds would have equaled me with these guys. But that's just how many time bonuses have been out there on this stage, or on these stages. And because of all those time bonuses, again, outside of Case Bull winning 3 or 4 stages now out of 4, and seemingly taking some bonuses along the way, because that's 46 seconds that he's picked up. 3 stage wins is 30 seconds, so he's gained at least 16 seconds elsewhere, either an additional stage and at the very least 2 or 3 or 4 bonuses along the way at intermediate sprints. So my work on that stage doesn't amount to much. It should be worth a few points maybe for the final standings. that stage that we were just on was stage 5 of 6. So this is the next stage, and if I'm going to collect any XP for this race, it does come down to this final stage. And of course, being that I'm only placed 15th overall, I was going to need a few more time bonuses. So here I am, going for it. Let's see how much contest these guys decide to give me. We have 2K to go until we come across the intermediate sprint point. I am obviously no sprinter, and we're gonna go hard here. And there it is. Come on, come on, come on. I have that good acceleration, and waiting till late. Was I first or second over the line? I don't know, but I definitely wasn't last, so we'll have picked up at least 2 more seconds, if not 3. Let's go ahead and check in. I was second over the line. I was really close with Romo. I didn't even really see him. But Dabad,
really
I responded the moment he went, I went. And that was enough to get through that one with 2 more seconds. So that last check, that's enough to get us into the top 10. We have the other sprint point coming up. What I need to happen between now and the finish line, because there's a very good chance with a less than 3-minute gap over the field, there's a very good chance that they are going to catch us before then. There's also a very good chance that I will not have the energy, so we need to lower our effort for a little bit while the field's not interested in pulling us back, and I need to recover, because if I don't recover, I'll be screwed at the end of the stage and probably get dropped and then finish outside of the top 100. So we got to make sure we don't get dropped. We also need to make sure we're drinking water, so let's get that recovery on. I'm still in recovery mode, but I'm going to have to push a little bit harder to contribute. These guys are putting in more of an effort than they were before. Okay, keep that heart rate low. We're at 230, and we are within 23K of that sprint point now, so there's a decent chance that we will hang on through that sprint point and only get reeled in near the end of the stage. Once we get through the sprint point, I won't be thinking about the stage, because I doubt that they're going to let us stay away. I mean, it's down to 1:45 now. So I don't think we're going to have that kind of gap. But with 10K to go, it does look like we will still be alive. So I'll get 1 to 3 more seconds. I don't know if that's going to be enough to get me into the top 5, but it should absolutely guarantee that top 10, which is what I was hopeful for the overall. Not the kind of race that you're expecting much from, but getting a top 5 is, or a top 5 would be a great result, but getting a top 10 on a sprinter's race is still good. Alright, we need to up the effort so that we're in a stronger position. 3K. 2.5K, it's my turn. So I'm leading it out now.
Things are far from over. The breakaway is not
Okay, we're going to go a little bit earlier this time. Bigger effort may result in getting the result we want, and it is. We get all 3 seconds. Nice. Okay, and now we back off, because now we need to think about the finish. Minute 20 advantage with 18K to go. And now the cat and mouse for the stage begins.
There are a couple of riders who want to go it alone.
And these guys begin attacking. We're inside a minute to the peloton. I think at this point I'm probably better off if they're going to start cat and mousing instead of trying to work together.
To the finish line.
I'll give it one last shot here, but if they start attacking again, I'll just fall back to the peloton and make sure I get same time. 1 minute advantage, 14K. Probably not going to make it, especially with the expended energy. If we were full strength and we were working together and we were doing 88s right now, we might be able to hang on, but peloton's continuing to close us down. 45 seconds. We're more interested in TV time than actually contesting the stage in any way, shape, or form. 33 seconds now, with 9K to go. We're going to reel us in here pretty soon. Thanks to some wonderful race day condition, I have not blown up, which is nice. Alright, we have 6K to go. Let's conserve a little bit. Arrow tuck.
The riders are entering the last 5 kilometers of the stage.
They no longer want to work. Are they still thinking about this? They're thinking about the stage. I've broken away from these two. There could be a stage on hand. You know what? Let's go 99. Let's sprint it out now and then use the yellow bar. I'm going for the stage here, folks. I am going for the stage. Inside the final kilometer and then continuing on towards the line. The other two were caught. I have not been caught. I am going to win this stage.
In the end, he
I just got a breakaway victory.
This win.
Wow. And here comes the final push for the line. It's Cook in second, Lewis in third. I just won. I just won. Holy crap. Look at what a +5 race day condition can do for you. I just turned into a proper Baradeur with a breakaway stage victory in a minor race. But still, there's some quality World Tour guys here. We're not the only World Tour team at this one. Not even close. It's still majority World Tour teams. Good use of the arrow there. We had that little bit of an advantage. Like I was saying, if we're not attacking each other, we've got a chance. I ended up being the one who just rode away from them and held off the field. 24-second advantage on the stage, plus an additional 10-second time bonus means I gain another 34 seconds. This will be a top 2. But somebody who is completely absent on the stage, Case Bull, gains no time today. So 34 and 5. I gained 39 seconds on the day. I think I was 42 seconds down is what I want to say. If that's the case, Case Bull still wins by 3 seconds. Oh, I'm good. Memory and math both working out in my favor today, but only so far. I did my math right. My memory was right. But that means that we finished in second. Way far ahead of everybody else. But you know what? I don't care. We just took second overall in a race that we had no business being anywhere near the front of the field. And we got a stage win out of it. In addition, I won the under 25s and got the team victory because I was the only breakaway on 80 of the stages. The rest were all bunch sprints. 71 points for that one. Huge bonus. We are 200 away from our next proper level up that comes with an attribute increase. And will be the 18th of 20 attribute increase level ups. It's all stage races early on in the season for me, so we're going to call that an episode as that stage race is done. I know this one's short, but it's okay. World Tour standings, number 1 right now after the Santos Tour Down Under success. In the Super Prestige, I've had a good start to the season. It's enough to put me on top of the standings ahead of Caleb Ewan. I've helped extend that a little bit further with the Saudi Tour second place and stage victory. It wasn't a ton of points, but it's a really good start to the year. I've done 2 races and pulled, 4 victories already? Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with the start to this one. Is that right? It is right. 4 victories. Case Bull, though, with 5, including the overall stage win. So he did get 4 stages there. He's coming from nothing. So yes, that was 4 stages and the overall. I got the other stage and was that close to taking the overall away from Case Bull, even though he won 4 stages, because I had that little advantage over the field. That felt good. But Case Bull, nice performance from him. Not even the strongest rider there. He's 78 in his sprint, and Damar is 82. Clearly, Case Bull was in a bit of form in that one. Like myself, he was probably on a fitness peak. Paid off. This episode, though, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.